Fleetwood dressed, yeah, dressed good. No, so we've been playing together since high school, and we started recording our own stuff. Like senior year in high school, and then throughout college, just kind of coming back every summer and doing a band. So yeah, that's awesome.
And I guess you already told my story.
I haven't.
Like a lot of people, I went through the kind of the school band circuit, played like the trombone and the violin, and like the stuff. And I mean, really, I had fun with it, but it didn't have the kind of. I mean, I'm gonna sound like really lame saying this this morning, but it didn't have that kind of sex appeal. No, really, because when you're 13, you look at somebody playing guitar and you're like, holy crap, like that guy looks amazing, or that girl looks amazing. Like you look at a trombonist, well, when you're 13, yeah, you look at a girl and you. But I don't know, there's something. Probably not through the best intentions initially, but it became something that I really loved.
Actually, I got to public middle school. I went to a little private school. I got to a public middle school and I had taken flute lessons for a long time. And then I sat one day in the flute section. It's just knowing this right now. And I was like, I can't sit in this section anymore. So I went back and played drums that I'd also been playing sort of for fun on the side, no lessons or anything. And so I got a drum set when I was like 8 years old, just kind of messed around with it, like just to the radio. And then really started taking it seriously about 7th grade. And took guitar lessons for a while too, and took violin lessons when I was a little kid. That's enough.
I mean, Robbie should also mention that his whole family is like incredibly musical.
Yeah.
His dad, like everyone's basically still in this whole.
Yeah. I have an interesting story that involves Robbie, and this was at that public middle school.
So Robbie and I be edited out right now. So it's like cutting my
know. But just like Christian was saying, I saw Robbie playing in a township when I was in 6th grade. Robbie was in 7th grade. And they played Green Day. And I saw
When I come around.
I saw Robbie playing Green Day, and that is actually what got me to go down to the local music store, pick up a guitar, and start playing music.
Wow.
And lo and behold, now we're in a band. And then high school circuit, camp, fill in the blank.
We're learning all sorts of things about ourselves.
Yeah, I know. It's like group therapy, right?
So if you weren't doing music, what would you see yourselves doing?
I would be in prison. He ain't lying.
We have documents to support that. It's sort of a deal with the judge.
I'd be working hard every day to get Sam out of prison. No, I don't know if I can say I'm an architect. I studied architecture in school, so that's kind of what I do at the same time. What would I do?
I have no idea. I've already had like 7 jobs since college. Probably be on like job 25 by now. And I am.
I'm living that dream.
Yeah, I do some standard like computer desk job stuff.
Oh, please.
Can I see that? He's being modest. Dan actually, we ruined Dan's life. Dan went to Princeton undergrad, and then he was in Georgetown for mathematics, right?
Yeah.
Statistics, or was it just mathematics?
It was statistics
And mathematics, and he dropped out to be in the band. So he could be pulling in like oodles right now. Instead, he's like living off of butter and jelly sandwiches.
We have people need to tell me these things.
Dan's also single-handedly responsible for the financial collapse.
Yeah. Still got a few tricks up my sleeve.
That $7 million is going straight to this guy.
Yeah.
$7 million.
So to talk about this album a little bit more, the world that you create in it, is it meant to be a reflection of our world? Is it meant to be parallel to this world, or is it mostly purely fantasy?
I guess it's mostly a reflection of my world. I mean, there's no way to that sounding like jackass, but I don't know. I think that most musicians or writers or poets or artists are just kind of reflecting the world as they see it and trying to translate that into a more palatable form. And that's what I was trying to do with what I was trying to do with these songs. you know, at the time there was kind of a lot of new experiences and kind of complete overflow of information coming in. And I've always kind of related to things and people through the framework of music. You know, it's kind of how you can break the world up into easily digestible chunks. You know, and so you know the songs I you know they were just kind of the product of whatever experiences I was going through, kind of internalized and then regurgitated back out as songs. And I kind of nerd out on like sci-fi and stuff like that, and so I do have kind of predictable imagination in that way. You know, there's a lot of but yeah, that's kind of how I write lyrics and consider this.
This album is largely a concept album. Do you intend for the next project that you're working on, do you intend to also make it a concept album, or are you going to go away from it?
No, you know, truth be told, I never meant for it to be. I think it is very, it can be seen as a concept album because it's very unified. You know, there are kind of recurring themes and stanzas. You know, certain lyrics keep on coming through, words, musical phrases. But I didn't, you know, I just wanted to make an album that was less a concept album and just more a unified whole. You know, singles or single songs. That's something that could be listened to, you know, through and through as a whole piece. Yeah, or even just I don't know, even just like a picture, or you know, however you want to see it, just something that was circular and kind of unified, rather than here's my group of songs, listen to it or listen to it. And we'll certainly try and do that with the next one. You know, I don't want to beat people over the head with, you know, like, here's the recurring theme. Get it. You know, like I never want to do that because that's just too easy and it's rude. It is rude. Very rude. It's rude. But you know, the new songs we're writing there are kind of those recurring melodies or just ideas floating around every once in a while. And so we'll see where it goes.